Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking into Taylor Swift. Yes, Prince William, his gorgeous children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, were at the Taylor Swift concert last night. Now, Taylor's released a selfie, as you will have seen. It's breaking the internet. The Wales family have released a selfie. Again, you'll have seen. It's breaking the internet. Let's have a look. Let's have a see. I'm so happy for William and the kids. I just think it's just lovely, absolutely lovely that they get like almost backing from Taylor, which is really lovely. They've been through a lot this year. So we're going to have a look and see how the Monty Shit Show duo are coping with this all the way over in Cali, wherever they may be, or wherever they are in the world. We're going to start. If you're new here, I use a Celtic cross spread. I will do one layer for Megzy, one layer for Harry, and we're gonna dig into it. We're gonna find out what they think of all of this, what their emotions are. Are they bothered? Are they zoned out? Are they watching everything on the internet unfold? Are they too busy making scam jam in the shed? We're gonna find out some tea. So let's find out together. I'm going to use, as always, the Barbara Walker Tarot for Megatron, and I'm using the Garbage Pail Kids for Harry. Please like, share, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff, and let's get into it. So what is Megsy's energy around Taylor Swift? The Wales children, her husband's nemesis. Let's have a look. Come on, Megzy, what's this? Okay. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a slightly different system of tarot. It's more in line with like the Thoth tarot. So this is really going, they're waiting for something. They're waiting for something to bring in. The problem with this card, the Seven of Pentacles, you have worked, you are waiting to bring something in. You're waiting to harvest that crop. But if you get the timing right, that batch of scam jam will have gone off. Now, she's waiting for something. They're waiting on something. They're waiting on something. And it's got a monetary value. That's why they're waiting. They're going to try something. What's crossing over? Queen of Pentacles, Catherine, her nemesis. Now, Catherine, of course, is a Capricorn, and Capricorns are earth signs, and the Queen of Pentacles relates to earth sign women. It's her nemesis. She just thinks everyone's doing this to make Catherine look better than her, which is rubbish. I think what I'm getting, the energy I get from like William, I think William is completely done with the Harkles nonsense. He's been done for the Harkles nonsense for a while. And I think everything that's happened to William this year is only going to strengthen his resolve that he is going to keep his family protected. And that includes from Meghan. Oh, there's a risk coming up. There's something new. It's bothered her. It's bothered her. It's irritated her. She doesn't like it. She really doesn't like it. I wonder if she's going to kind of lean in on her mental health somehow. The Fool, there is a risk. There is something new coming up that they're wanting to do interesting. She thinks she can kind of like break the internet herself. It's weird. They are delusional, to be honest. The Four of Wands leaving the situation. That's something to do with foundations, with creativity, with a big party, with a celebration. So there's something that they're trying to bring together, or Megsy's trying to bring together, a project. She thinks it's going well. And from my other readings, I can see that if you go back through my other readings, you will see that Megzy it's not doing well. The only person she thinks is doing well is her, and everyone around her is kind of like, oh God, what have we created? What have we done? The Seven of Swords is in reverse. She's not going to like this. Something is going to come out. This is her oppositional defiance disorder. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and she doesn't learn. She hasn't learned anything from this. Anything from any of it. It's weird that William and the kids are everywhere, but her focus then switches to Catherine. That is the real thing she wants. She wants that Catherine energy. She wants, basically, she wants things to happen to her and be celebrated like that. Like Prince William and the children happened with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift knocked her back off the podcast, didn't she? Six of Cups. They are going to try and bang on about the sanctity of childhood, and there's something coming when it comes to the kids, the Wales children. I've been saying this for a while. She thinks she's got something up her sleeve, but she doesn't realize that it's going to fail. Again, that shows lack of reflection. Something is going to get very, I would suggest, exposed. That Seven of Swords in reverse, there's definitely some it's almost like oppositional defiance disorder, you know. I don't know what she's going to do. She might star in a Beyonce video, dancing White Girl Wasted, you know. The Eight of Wands surrounding her, that means I think she is all over this. She's watching all of this. She's reading the comments in the newspapers. She's watching it on Instagram, TikTok, wherever she lurks, on Reddit, wherever she is, she's aware. She's looking at all of these stories. All of these stories. And she is going to act out. This is going to be a trigger for her. The Six of Cups there, they are going to try and say that, oh, Harry had such a terrible childhood and we are protecting our children from that horrible goldfish bowl of the royal family, blah, blah, blah. And they will try and throw shade at the Wales children. This is only going to get more and more intense as Charlotte and George mature, because they're going to be more visible. We're going to see them more often. She's going to do something, a decision made for her. She's not going to weigh it up. But she is wanting to do something destructive. She hasn't learned from anything. The Eight of Wands, she's watching all of it. It's surrounding her. She's got lots of messages going backwards and forwards. She's fully aware of it. Let's have a look and see how Harry is. I could have been at a Taylor Swift concert. I like it better than Beyonce. I am so on the outs. Harry's feeling sorry for himself. Harry is feeling Meghan so hard that he doesn't know where he is. That Five of Coins, the Five of Pentacles, being on the outside, putting yourself on the outside, often by times your own actions. sometimes fate just has a rough ride for some people. But that Five of Pentacles, being outside the establishment, being outside the church, being outside things, he's feeling very sorry for himself, really sorry for himself. Let's see what's crossing over. Yeah, same with Meghan. Meghan had the Queen of Pentacles crossing over. Harry now sees the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of coins. The 10 of coins is traditionally, it can mean a rich, wealthy, protected, grounded, well-known family. He's on the outside. What was crossing Meghan was the Queen of Pentacles, which is Catherine's energy. What is crossing Harry is the royals, which is the royal family energy. I think he is feeling sorry for himself and he feels ostracized. Energetically, I get with Harry, for everything that's gone on, he has attacked and went at the family. And because people have always just let him off, because, as Diana said, there's something quite not right with that boy. And also of Diana's tragic passing, I think there was behavior problems way before that, apparently, allegedly, whatever. But he has become so entitled. He thought he could do all of this and sell these stories and make this money and tape the audiobook and do the interviews and swan around on faux royal tours and still be seen as part of the family. The royal family are really grey rocking them. It is working beautifully, and it takes strength to react to such horrible accusations. So I don't think the royal family are being weak. What they're doing is very consciously uncoupling themselves from Harry and Meghan. They've distanced themselves. They don't react to them. After the New York catastrophic car chase, they didn't react to them either. They are going to try and plot something, I feel. Harry and Meghan are going to try and plot something. And I picked this up in a reading a few days ago, that they're going to try and do something for an attention grab. And that could be potentially a security scare, something like that. But they are feeling really out of it. They are feeling really, really out of it. What's known about the situation? Okay, both of them are wanting to start something. The world underneath in reverse. An ending. A complete collapse. I honestly think that the royal family are really, really done with them. Really done with them. And the penny might have just started to drop with the ginger one. Just possibly, nearly, just maybe a little bit. He was hurt. He's hurt. He's traumatized himself over trooping, right? He's traumatized himself over trooping again and again. He saw his cousins with his brother at Ascot this week. He saw Order of the Garter. He's watched it all. He's been on it all. He saw William at an England match. He saw the response to the Williams birthday posts. He will be all over this. So he was already hurt, and now he's really feeling sorry for himself. They are going to try and do something very soon. Whatever happens next, he is on the bandwidth to try and make Megxie look like she is this wonderful, altogether cultured, educated, humble humanitarian hottie type deal. but people are going to see through it because we've got the 7 of Swords anyway. So there's potential plot there. They're going to try and make Megxie seem kind of like. The problem is the victim cards, the victim stuff that everyone used to use. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're you are, I don't know, a racist, you're this, you're that. I think people have been called that for such minor things, microaggressions and all this stuff, and people don't even know they're doing it. So if it's a microaggression, well, I didn't even know, you know. I think people have been called stuff for such many things from all sides of the political spectrum, from every creed of person on this earth. There's been so many accusations from mainly like the left, if you will, that those words, saying somebody was racist, used to be like amazing, like, oh my god, oh that person's obviously, there's something the matter with them because it's not a natural way to be. However, it's been used so much that if you say, oh, that person is this, everyone will be like, yeah, well, whatever. Everyone says that about everyone all the time now. And Harry and Meghan are still stuck in this whole 2016 vibe, really believing that social justice warrior shtick. And I think everyone is like completely over that now. A lot is. Mainstream media, maybe not so much, but yeah. Two of Cups. I just want things to work with my wife. I would do anything to help her. And the Ace of Cups. The door has been closed. It's not going to open, son. The Two of Wands. And that is out of balance. He is wanting to. His focus is on Meghan. Really is on Meghan. Just the two of us. We can make it on our own. And he's projecting out love to Meghan with the Ace of Cups. As you know, if you've been around here for a while, he is on a constant devaluation and love bombing cycle. Megxie's been done with him since summer 2022. He is still attached. I do think they have a big gap in their relationship, if they have much of a relationship at all. I do feel like they are effectively living separate lives, just like no one's told Harry yet. Because I feel like all the way through, Megxie keeps that part of herself away from him, that I'm going to do this to trigger this event, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to push. And he doesn't realize that she's been in the media, puff pieces, and all of those things. He doesn't completely realize that. I think he does some of the puff pieces. He is on board with some of the stuff, but not all of it. Not the early doors stuff, not the stuff in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. But he's been on board since about 2019, I think. And that's why we got the ITV interview, I believe. That's how it feels to me. Let us have a look, because she is the rage at the minute with all the kids. God, I sound old, don't I? I don't dislike. I just don't follow that music, you know. I don't want to sound old. I don't like that sort of music, all that dance music. Let's have a look. How does Taylor? Not dance music, it's pop music. I like guitars and drums and bow, bow. I like loud. Let's just pull a few cards. We'll not do a full spread. How does Taylor feel about Meghan. 7 of Wands. She feels like she goes on the attack all the time and cries victim. Okay. The Magician. Meghan is... Taylor is a massive star at the minute. She's probably the new princess of pop. She is everywhere. She seems to have the crown. She's definitely got all the girly girlies dancing, and like all the teeny boppers love her, middle-aged women love her, 20-somethings love her. Everybody seems to be Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. There are rumors about Taylor, you know, being into the profane, shall we say. And I know the Magician is a really, really beautiful, positive card about bringing things together and making it happen. But I think a bit of white magic, a bit of protection magic, a bit of love towards William and the kids, and Catherine, of course. And she's going to wait it out. This energy is completely different to like Harry and Meghan's energy. It's really weird when you read on someone else in a reading, when you read on Harry and Meghan, it just, the energy alters. I think she's a manifester. I think she's spiritually active. Do I think she's a witch? Not everybody who works with spirit is. Not everybody who manifests, conjures, brings energy in is like that, you know, or a high priestess or into the dark arts or whatever. But she's very positive. Potentially there's a binding spell, but more likely she is sending love and support to the Wales family, and she's just going to always be there in the background. It's almost like she'll like almost sacrifice a little bit of herself for them in a way, which is interesting, which is very interesting. Let's see how she feels about Harry. She doesn't really rate Meghan at all. She just thinks she's a virtue singular hyperbolic thing. The Sun, okay. Okay. She's still, I think she thinks Meghan is the problem, to be honest with you. Now, sometimes the Fool is a brilliant new start, but I think what she's doing, what she's trying to transmute and get across in this energy, is we have the Sun, which is a very positive midsummer card, and this is the positive event. I know there's something happening around midsummer. I've been saying that for ages. I didn't realize. I mean, I don't follow Taylor Swift, bless her. Millions of people do, but she's just not on my radar, and I'm not being shady. I just don't compute it, you know. The Fool and the Empress. She knows it's all about his mother. I think she's got a little bit more of time. A little bit more of time, even though she does think he's a bit of a donut, because the Fool can be like literal as well. And she knows it's all about the mother. And I think she's going to be always going to be Team Catherine. But I wouldn't say she disliked Harry. But she has plans for Megxie. That Empress there. I don't think like, I think she respects Harry because of the family he comes from, but that's it. And it's more infatuation with Diana than it is with anything else when it comes to Harry. But I'm sure she's really supportive of William. I think this lady knows family is important and you only get one of them. And it's not a throwaway person. She was more than happy to show William, George and Charlotte at the gig. In fact, it was a bit of an honour. It's beautiful. She didn't like Meghan though. She thinks Meghan's a social justice warrior. Oof. Whiny, vain, going on the attack for gain. We know. There we go. That is what I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you for hanging out on my channel. And I will see you soon for some more readings and all kinds of stuff. So take care, everyone. Bye.